Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my students, how's your day? Alright, now we are going to learn about the legend of Prambanan. Do you know what is Prambanan? Yes, it's a temple located in Yogyakarta. But before we are going to the story, I will give you some vocabulary. The first vocabulary is troops. Say together, troops. Troops. Do you know what is the meaning of troops? Yes, pasukan. The second vocabulary is attack. Say together, attack. Attack. Do you know what is the meaning of attack? Yes, menyerang. The third vocabulary is villagers. Say together, villagers. Villagers. Do you know what is the meaning of villagers? Yes, penduduk desa. The last vocabulary is curse. Say together, curse. Curse. Do you know what is the meaning of curse? Yes, mengutuk. Alright, now we are going to the story. And here is the video.
Once upon a time, there was a great kingdom called Prambanan. Its king was a giant named Prabu Baka. Prabu Baka had big ambitions. With his troops, he attacked Pengging kingdom. The king of Pengging reacted by sending its commander, Bandung Bondowoso, to face the enemy. Bandung Bondowoso was so fierce that the enemy forces trembled in fear. It didn't take long for Prabu Baka's troops to be defeated, leaving Prabu Baka the last one standing. Unleashing his wrath, Prabu Baka ran viciously towards Bandung Bondowoso. Unfortunately, the giant was fatally wounded by Bandung Bondowoso's magic weapon in the ensuing bloody battle. Cheering loudly, Bandung Bondowoso and his special troops marched towards Prambanan Palace. When he arrived at Prambanan Palace, Bandung Bondowoso was blown away when he saw a very beautiful princess. "Oh lady, who are you?" asked Bandung Bondowoso. "I'm Roro Jonggrang, Prabu Baka's daughter," replied her. Bandung Bondowoso almost could not believe it, because this beautiful woman looked very different from her father, the giant. But because he has fallen in love with her, he proposed to her anyway. "Roro Jonggrang, would you be my wife?" After pausing for a while to think, Roro Jonggrang answered, "I will, but I have some terms that you need to fulfill. Make me a deep well and 1,000 temples in just one night. If you are successful in completing both tasks before the sun rises, then I will be your wife." Without skipping a beat, Bandung Bondowoso agreed to her terms. On the agreed night, Bandung Bondowoso started to dig a well as requested by Roro Jonggrang. With his magical skills, he managed to dig the deep well quickly. Bandung Bondowoso quickly moved on to the next task of building 1,000 temples by enlisting all his troops. He also called for help from the spiritual creatures. Past midnight, the construction of the 1,000 temples was close to completion. Roro Jonggrang, who observed all this from afar, started to feel anxious. She did not actually wish to marry the man who murdered her father. Roro Jonggrang then gathered the villagers to pound the mortars and burn the haze. As a result, the rooster started to crow and the sky appeared bright red from the fires. Thinking it was already sunrise, Bandung Bondowoso's spiritual creatures ran amok in panic. Roro Jonggrang then arrived on the scene to count the number of temples completed. Turned out that it was one less temple to make 1,000. Bandung Bondowoso realized that Roro Jonggrang has tricked him. Enraged, he cursed Roro Jonggrang. Hit by the curse, Roro Jonggrang truly turned into the statue that completed the 1,000th temple. It was then known as the Roro Jonggrang statue.
After watching the video, do you still remember who is Roro Jonggrang? And who is Bandung Bondowoso? Yes, Roro Jonggrang was a beautiful daughter of Prabu Baka, and Bandung Bondowoso wanted to marry her. From this story, we can learn that don't be a cunning human. Do what you can do without relying on others. That's our topic today. Thank you very much and see you next. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.